And with us in the studio is Jean-Pierre Thomas, who is president of Vendome Investment, and he also used to be the representative of the French president and the Russia-French Council. How would you assess then at the moment the level of French and Russian business communication? As he said previously, French businessmen.
They changed. In the beginning, of course, the economic leader, the president of the company, follow strictly the sanctions, and even those who are not, are not concerned by the sanctions, didn't come really, and send somebody discreetly and continue to do the business. But now it's changed. Of course, the ones are really concerned by the sanctions cannot juridically, but the other ones they come. Open, and all of them are there. I judge for France. So it changed completely. That means that their presence here push the politicians today of the European community and around the world, and especially the United States, to show them that the business leader wants to continue business in a global world. Because my opinion is that, the economic sanctions are not adapted to a global economy. It has no sense, it's counter-performant, it's useless. Because, Europe is losing more than the United States, because the United States, if you see the ratio of the business between the United States and Russia, and Europe and Russia, the rate is 1 for 10. We do 10 more business than the US. And if you see the exchange, there was a very interesting interview this morning in the newspaper, an article, showing that the United States increased their business with Russia in this period of sanctions, and Europe decreased. So who win, who lose? So now Europe has not to follow the United States. Of course, it's our partners, they are friends, that's another subject. But now Europe has to have its own position, which is a position that Nicolas Sarkozy reminded and said about this morning. And in June, now we have a window, an opportunity of European community to say we don't continue the sanctions. And we will see if Europe takes this window or not. You have to know, it's very interesting, that not only the business community here, you feel it, but the public opinion in Europe is changing. In France, for example, the French Parliament voted a motion 1 month ago to ask to the executive, of course it's not the power to change the things, but a motion to the executive to say we don't want any sanctions anymore, or in a democracy, we give lesson of democracy to everywhere. So in a democracy, the French Parliament represents the public opinion. And if you do now in France a public opinion poll about sanctions, especially in the farmers, the workers, they completely feel and that it's not convenient, and they are against sanctions and to start again friendship and relation with Russia.
How effective do you think a forum like this in bringing people together, in bringing business community, members of different business communities together, and how is it promoting the business dialogue?
The first thing is that in France and the Russians, you are not aware about it. This country is big, is powerful now. You are one of the leaders of the world now, which was not the case 20 years ago. You have a deficit of image in Europe. The European people, the French people, they don't know Russia like it is today. When the businessmen, I was with some of them, the first time they came here, they don't have the bears in the street and the whole country and everything, but they don't know. So they discover this beautiful building. I don't think, to be honest, that we have exactly the same in Paris now. You are a little more competitive. We have to improve. They are shocked, in this beautiful town, North Venice, like St. Petersburg, full of European culture. So they feel it, they see how you are linked. And second, they see this new technology and new building. And they feel that this country changed completely. So the first point is to know Russia and to know each other.